At nearly $1 trillion annually, the United States deficit leaves quite a lot of debt to be reduced. Earlier this month, while addressing the Senate floor, Majority Leader Reid claimed that over the past 2 years, the government has reduced the deficit by $2.5 trillion. That's nearly double what the deficit is right now. According to the Congressional Budget Office, the deficit has been reduced in the last 2 years by only 20% of what Mr. Reid stated. In the last 2 years, we have reduced the deficit by $2.5 trillion, he stated. The Senate Budget Committee continues this effort without jeopardizing our economic recovery or breaking our promises to seniors and veterans. The Washington Guardian was the first to notice the oversight. They function to profile inaccurate, false, or misleading statements made by political leaders in Washington. 2 years ago, in 2011, the deficit was $1.3 trillion. That's a significantly lower reduction than Mr. Reid claimed. According to Senator Patty Murray, the chairwoman of the Senate Budget Committee, the current plan projects a reduction of $2.4 trillion over the next 10 years. Recently, she commented, "This memo first lays out the bipartisan work we've already done over the last 2 years to reduce our deficit and debt by at least $2.4 trillion. Senator Murray's documents state that the planning and preparation for the reduction plan has been completed over the last 2 years, but the majority of the reduction is still years away. Mr. Reid's mistake was making it sound like the deficit budget and reductions of the next decade have already taken place during 2011 and 2012.
In 2011, Congressman Paul Ryan unveiled his own budget plan, which is said to reduce the deficit by $4.6 trillion over the next 10 years. The bill was originally voted on by Congress in 2012, but did not pass the House. Criticisms, including by Mr. Reid himself, included being too vague and lacking specificity on tax reform. In March 2013, Congressman Ryan introduced to the House of Representatives a new version of this budget, updated for the fiscal year 2014. The House voted 221 to 207 to pass the bill. The bill is projected to reduce the deficit by as much as $4.6 trillion over the next 10 years.
Those specific numbers are not predictable, nor are they guaranteed. Accuracy and honesty should remain of the utmost importance. While Mr. Reid's comments are misleading, even implying a surplus in Washington, new deficits are expected in the near future, before $2.4 trillion can be expected in reduction. For NYFA News, I'm Roger Richardson.